Hey there, Red Hawk Nation. I'm WTV's Cooper Ragle, coming to you from my house on day 45 of the Frisco ISD COVID-19 e-learning system. While playing in a band isn't an uncommon occurrence as a hobby or pastime, one Frisco ISD employee has made a successful career in their work as a drummer. WTV's Kyle Strickland has a story.
After 6 years working within Frisco ISD, baseball coach Kenneth Schumo keeps two facts about his name. It's officially pronounced Scumo, unlike Schumo as he goes by, and it's Scumo Jr. But not only does Scumo Jr. work for Frisco ISD, so does his father, Kenneth Scumo, as a special needs routing specialist within the transportation department.
So I've always been a special needs driver. And then I started helping them out with routing the buses and assigning the students to routes and that kind of thing.
But off the clock, Scumo's wild side comes out as the head drummer for Back in Black, an AC/DC tribute band.
It works good because I work 5:30 to 2:30, so my day is done early. Well, I'm a happy camper because I love both my jobs.
Growing up, Scumo Jr. always had his father's music.
Man, it's the coolest thing. I mean, I've grew up around it since I'm a little kid. I was on stage with him, when I was 5, 6 years old, with my fake guitar playing, and some of the best memories I've had come from my dad playing in a band. As a little kid, I colored him a picture of Animal from the Muppets. It was hanging out on his drums, pretty much my whole life, because that's what he acts like up there,
But as a routing specialist, Scumo's worlds don't collide often.
I'm pretty humble. I don't really talk about it that much and stuff like that. And then when they see the level and the amount, the crowds that we play to, they're pretty impressed.
Scumo's origin with the tribute band was through lead vocalist DARREN CAPERNA.
So at sound check, we got a call from the drummer that's leaving. He says, I can't make sound check. Something was going on with his original band, but he said, I'll definitely make the show. So I was like, so this band was opening up for us and he was the drummer. So I went up to him and I said, dude, do you know any AC/DC songs? So he said, oh yeah, I know a couple, what do you need?
And they asked if I could sit in and sound check a couple of songs with him.
He brings it up on his phone and he listens to it. And then when it's over, he goes, I got it. I was like, okay. And then he came up and he played it perfect. He played it from beginning to end. He never played it in his life, never rehearsed with us, and he played it just like on the album.
So I did, and then, which I didn't know, their drummer was leaving. So Darren, the singer, came over to me and said, look, dude, I don't usually do this, steal people from other bands, but, would you be interested in the Back in Black gig? And I was like, holy mackerel.
He came into the band, and just the greatest thing that ever happened. He saw rock. He just takes us to a new level. He took us to a new level, it was such a pleasure to have a drummer of his caliber to play with us.
And maybe the nicest human that I know. He's just one of the absolute best guys in the world. He will seek out and make sure that kids, when they're in the crowd, get recognized. Make sure that he knows, or they know, that somebody saw them, and they'll get a stick, or they'll get just a little chat or something like that. And the heart of gold, just a heart of gold.
Performing in over 100 events a year, the tribute band has also been featured by 20th Century Fox in such movies as Napoleon Dynamite and Garage Days.
Dad, you're a legend. You know that? You're a legend in Frisco. And I'm like, really? And he was like, yeah, I'm telling you. Okay, I guess I'm a legend. I don't think I'm a legend, but apparently people do.
For behind-the-scenes story of one member's experience auditioning as a replacement for AC/DC's lead singer, Brian Johnson, in the 2016 World Tour, visit libertywingspan.com. Reporting for Wingspan TV, I'm Kyle Strickland.
For many students, turning 16 is a rite of passage that includes getting a driver's license, but COVID-19 is making that harder than expected. WTV's Will Jackson has the details.
DPS offices across the state remain closed, making it impossible for kids to get their permits and driver's licenses.
It's so annoying not having my permit because I missed the DPS office by 2 days. I got all my papers and everything, and then, it's closed. So it's annoying because I could be learning how to drive instead of being stuck at home.
DPS offices have been closed since March 19th and have no definite date on reopening.
I just think it kind of sucks that I can't get my permit because the DPS is closed, because, I mean, I did everything that I needed to. I just needed to, go get it. So I can't really continue to move forward unless I have my permit, so.
Students are worried that this is just going to continue, making it hard to drive and get a little bit more freedom.
All of the businesses closing due to Corona, I was not able to get my permit from the DMV, so it just really sucks because I could be using that, or this time, for like my drive time and like getting used to driving and stuff, especially because there's not a lot of people out, so like it'd be a good time to practice with not a lot of distractions and things like that. So it's just been difficult because now I have to know, or like now I have to wait longer.
The DPS has announced that you will be able to get your permit or driver's license by just mailing in the required information, and they will mail it back to you with your permit or driver's license. Reporting for WTV, this is Will Jackson.
Even at home, Wingspan is determined to keep the community up to date on all news and announcements. Follow us at Liberty Wingspan on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, or visit our award-winning website, libertywingspan.com. That's it for this special edition of the WTV Daily Update. I'm Cooper Ragle. Thanks for watching.